And welcome to the second game of the Men's Supa-Liga tonight, this time between the ECU Jets and first-time competitors in the competition, Perth AFC. Lineups for both sides today. For the Perth AFC, it's Thomas Penman, the number 23. Farhed Cassis, formerly of the Middle East Eagles, number 6. Chris Rocky, formerly of the Scarborough Sharks, wearing the number 25. Claudio Tavares, the number 5. Danilo Diaz Neves, the number 8. Ben Thorpe, the number 22. Tawana Matassa, the number 19. And Caleb Scott Healy, the number 12. And for the ECU Jets, the number 9 are Lewis Mills. The number 23, new signing from the West Coast Cobras, Ash Rowson. Gene Acker in there, Sean McCracken in net, Adrian Rossi, Romo Venditti, Blair Johnson, and Lucas Suarez at the number 10. So, going to be a good matchup today. I'm joined with keeper of the West Coast Cobras, Tom Robles. Tom, want to say a few things?
I'm looking forward to this match, having the AFC join Supa-Liga for their first season here. I can't wait to see how they do in this big court. And ECU Jets looking very strong right now, signing star player Ash Rowson from West Coast Cobras. They've got some good new faces, even Sean McCracken in goal as well. You know, I'm keen for this match. I'm really keen. Hopefully be a good one, eh?
That it will be indeed, as both sides getting ready to take the court. The ECU Jets will take kickoff through the number 9, Lewis Mills. Gene Acker. Venditti. Johnston. Venditti again. And Mills looks forward first time, but that one's into Neves. McCracken. Gene Acker in the middle, and his pass looking for Lewis Mills, but not quite where it needed to be. And Tom Penman on the ball now, a former junior of Cambio Cumbre, played in a couple of national championships at a young age, alongside a lot of Futsaroos players at the time. So definitely a young player, but one of a lot of experience. As Neves through the legs. That one's cut out by Johnston, and he looks down the line, but Penman's won it back. And Rocky, his first goal in new colours. Not to be, had McCracken scrambling, but the shot was off target in the end. As Johnston, ball through the middle to Venditti, and over the top looking for Gene Acker. As it's Ben Thorpe on the ball now. He also made the transfer, over from Cambio Cumbre in the off-season. Again, a very good youngster. Rocky, Thorpe, Neves, back to Thorpe, who has Penman in support, but opts to go down the line instead. Penman, a good feat from him, a nice bit of composure, and now Neves, the speedster. That one into the side netting. It's Neves! And very nearly, Gene Acker getting put under a lot of pressure, but Neves' shot couldn't find the target. Mills, Gene Acker, Mills again. Across the court to Venditti, who's under a lot of pressure from Thorpe. Up the line from Mills. And what are your thoughts on the game so far, Tom?
Oh, it's pretty intense right now. AFC just missing that chance from Chris Rocky early days today. Let's hope the Jets keep defending well and catch them out on the counter. Looks like we have Penman on the boy. Look at Danilo Neves. I'm glad this guy is here. He's got some flair in him and a rocket of a shot as well. Good to see Ben Thorpe here as well. Family supporting him in the stands there. As Penman is lined up with a shot here. Right foot is the call from the bench from the Jets. Back to Nevers. Great ball through the middle there, but it's well intercepted by Remo Venditti. And here we go, Thorpe on the ball now. Tries the toe poke. Not on target there. We restart with McCracken here. Venditti. Nice ball down the middle there. He wants the ball over the top. Rocky intercepts. We have Thorpe. Looks to slow things down. Get their shape back. Penman to Neves. Plays across to Penman. Oh, quick feet from the guy. Thorpe drive down the line and a shot. Oh, what a save from McCracken there.
And this one out to Quintiliani. His ball out to Ben Thorpe, a loose one. Penman almost keeps it in. As Rossi on the court now, and Ash Rouston, his first minutes as an ECU Jet. Rossi over to Rouston, and his shot out for a side ball. As Rocky the big target off now, Farhead Kesison, along with Tavares. And Tran, if you're watching, the moment has come true. Tavares playing Supa-Liga. Here he is now with Neves. One-on-one. Back to Thorpe. Tavares, first time inside. And Lecastro wins it back. Venditti. He can't get beyond the large frame of Farhead Cassis. Venditti. Back to Rouston, who gives it Lecastro, looking down the line. Neves, Thorpe, Tavares, looking for Cassis. Rossi cleans up well. Thorpe, looking to cut inside, and Thorpe gets the shot off. He can't keep it in. Suarez now, Rossi, back to Suarez. Down the line, and that one trickles out. Thorpe. Tavares. Neves. Across to Thorpe, who's looked good already today. The only player for AFC to not have a sub. And now Tavares, ball to the back post, but it's cut out by Lecastro. And Rouston's on in the overlap. They can't get it to him. That one behind for a quarter. Neves, shot straight into the arms of McCracken. As Lecastro, Rossi, under pressure, but he goes down the line. He can't find anyone in particular.
We'll restart with Thorpe here. Firehead's looking for that ball on the left. Oh, he does a good dump in there. And Danilo, a shot. He wants the corner. Was a good deflection from the Jets defender there. We hope to see Lewis Mills on. We know he's the GOAT of ECU Jets. Scores a lot of goals for them. Ash Rowson wants to press. Come on, Ash. Let's go, Ash. As we have Tavares, the GOAT of AFC, according to Duke Tran. Cassis, a strong target. Lays off Thorpe. Toe poke over the crossbar again. As we restart with the Jets now. Rowson gets pressed by Thorpe. Cassis with a shot. What a save from McCracken. He gets up well for the second effort. It's unlucky for the ball because he hits the post. Keeper's ball is the call from the ref. Silence. We have Suarez. He tries to find the run of Rowson. Neves, the quick feet. Tries to get a ball across the face. It's defended well from the Jets. Neves lays off Tavares. Gives it back to Neves. He plays it back to Tavares. Finds Cassis through the middle. It's well defended by the Jets. Great press from Ash Rowson. Another shot off target, unfortunately.
As a couple of subs make way for the ECU Jets. Johnson back on. Ndidi back on. Junaka back on. Mills. As that one's given away. Cassis. But Johnson defends well. Matassa on now. And that's a loose pass from Tavares. Matassa's under pressure. But the youngster deals with it well. Tavares. Neves. Skips past. 1, 2 defenders. Neves is on the attack. What a goal this would be. But Lewis Mills gets the vital challenge in. And ball scooped over. Headed clear by Junaka. And that one deemed to have been an AFC ball. Junaka has got to start up quickly. Tavares. And blocked off Mills. Matassa. Mills. Still Lewis Mills. That pass a loose one. Quintiliani. Tavares. Rocky. Turns well. Lays it off to Matassa. Neves. Across to Matassa. Tavares down the line, and again he stumbles, but he's still got the ball. Junaka defends well. Rocky. Neves across to Tavares, who has Rocky in support. Holds it up well, Rocky. Lays it off. And that's the first goal, Danilo Neves. He's happy about that one. A good bit of target play from the big man, Chris Rocky. And that's the first goal on the board for Perth AFC in the Supa-Liga. Caleb Scott Healy on now. Vendidi. Junaka. And he loses out. Neves. Tavares. Scott Healy. And again, holds it up well. But Mills defends well enough. Neves. Inviting in the press from Lewis Mills and looks to exit over the top, but it's a loose pass. As Johnson almost gives it away, but he gets it back on the 50-50. Johnson, Mills, and looking for the back post, Lewis Mills, but nothing doing. Quintiliani, long for Rocky. They're using the target man well, but he loses out. Johnson, Vendidi, Junaka. Johnson, Neves wins it back, but the foul is deemed to have happened. ECU Jets will get an opportunity just inside their own attacking half. And they've got a man standing in front of Quintiliani. Up, not to shoot just yet. Rocky, Tavares, Neves, Scott Healy. Even Diddy defends well. Scott Healy goes back to Rocky. He looks over the top. Scott Healy's away with it, the number 12, and it's a good effort on his weaker right foot, but still a very strong shot. Caleb Scott Healy, one of the best youth the state has to offer, that's for sure. As he's on the ball again, dribbling at Ginaka before unleashing Neves, who's on the attack. And he played it through to Rocky, but he couldn't get his footing right. As Johnston, Neves intercepts. Was there a foul there? There was. Over to Penman. Thorpe. Scott Healy, a loose touch. Johnson. Ben Diddy. Mills. Ginaka. Was there a push in the back? Referee says no. Scott Healy does well. And it's cleared to safety by Mills, not taking any chances there. An AFC corner to follow. And looking for the back post with that one into the side netting. Rowson back on now, and that one's off the number 23's foot. Penman. Scott Healy down the line. Thorpe holding the ball up well. Needs the layoff. Spins around him, Thorpe. And Rossi blocks it on the way through. The AFC boys are looking really good as Scott Healy. And that's a shot, but just couldn't find the target. In fact, it took a deflection. It'll be a corner again. Thorpe. He can load up Scott Healy on either foot. Penman. Rocky out wide. Thorpe just about keeps it in. Penman. Thorpe again. Out wide. Scott Healy under a bit of pressure and forced to put that one into touch. Into Rowson. Rossi looking for a way through. And Scott Healy, that effort flashing wide of the target. Rowson down the line, and it's a good ball. Suarez needs support. He's won his side a corner as Farhead Cassis comes back on now.
Suarez plays Rossi. He has a shot, well blocked by Thorpe. Good press by Rossi. Penman under pressure. Quintiliani picks up. Quick release to Cassis. Here's Thorpe down the line. What a save from McCracken. Rossi is played up top. Rowson first time! Just misses the top corner. And we reset with AFC. Keeper's ball. Throws long to Cassis, the dangerous target. Rossi plays McCracken. Jets control the ball in the back half. Nice back roll there. Suarez under pressure. He wants to go long. He's pressed well by Thorpe. Ooh, is that double touch for the keeper? It's not called by the ref. Rossi goes long. Rouse controls it. He's pressed by Penman there. Good defensive effort there. Rouse to Rossi. Wants to drive through the middle. He's defended well. AFC on the counter? No. And Jets reset the ball in their own half. Ralston. Rossi down the line. Gets the shot away. AFC ball. And we have Thorpe here. Plays Penman. Cassis. Not the same idea. Didn't get it at his feet. Oh, Ralston! Ash Ralston! What a goal! He slots the bottom corner. His first goal for the ECU Jets. He's loving it. He's absolutely buzzing right now. 1-1. Here we go. Game's on.
Good finish from Ash Ralston. Opening his account on debut, and it's a big goal at that. Neves not going to be happy. They'll want a quick response. Ralston looking to press that one up high. Rossi now. Suarez. Still Lucas Suarez, but Cassis clears his lines. Rossi looks through the middle, resetting with Quintiliani. Penman. Thorpe down the line. He can't keep it in. McCracken. Rossi wins it. That one, they want the handball and it's been given. Maybe a little bit harsh. Rossi. Ralston. Neves. Penman cuts inside and Penman shoots for that one. A wayward shot as McCracken gives it to Ralston, who goes long himself, and it's not a bad ball. Suarez getting the head on it. The first trademark Ash Ralston long ball in an ECU Jets shirt. Rocky cuts inside, McCracken saves. Rossi clears his lines, and that's half time, folks. What a game we've got in our hands. Danilo Neves scores for AFC with none other than Ash Ralston scoring for the ECU Jets. Just going through the halftime statistics. Possession favouring Perth AFC, 62 to 38%. Shots on target again, 19 for Perth AFC, 8 on target. Only the 3 for the ECU Jets and the 1 on target, resulting in the goal. 7 corner kicks for Perth AFC, and again, just a 1 for ECU. But in the only statistic that matters, they are level. We'll be back in just a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
As we're about to get underway, Ben Thorpe, Rocky, Tavares and Neves for Perth AFC, with Lewis Mills, Venditti, Emery and Janaka for the ECU. Rocky, Neves, Tavares, Thorpe, Neves again, Tavares, and that one rolling through to McCracken, who has had a good game so far. Not his first spell at the ECU Jets, but the first time it looks like he'll be playing consistent first team. Being a stalwart keeper in the Supa-Liga B and C in a couple of seasons at the West Coast Cobras. Played outdoor for Murdoch University, Melville in the reserves, and had a couple of first team appearances as well. They had a solid season in State League Division 1 and won the night series. Team I'm sure McCracken would have been happy to be a part of. He might get caught upon now. The Jets get away with that one. Emery breaks, but it's a loose pass. As Tavares to Thorpe, back to Tavares, across to Neves, the goal scorer for the Reds. He gives it down the line to Tavares, through the middle, looking for Rocky, and this is Rocky's territory, but it's another save from McCracken, and Venditti's away with it. The ECU Jets are on the counter. Tavares does well enough. Janaka, Emery, Tavares uses his body to shield that one out. However, the decision goes against him. It will be a corner. Emery firing that one into the number 8's frame. As Janaka from range, that one can't test Quintiliani. Quintiliani goes long, Rocky, Chris Rocky, runs McCracken, but he's taken it too wide. A big opportunity there for Rocky. He's not going to be happy with that one.
He couldn't wrap his foot around it. Yes, Ben. Rocky. Oh, Venditti under pressure from Thorpe. The speed on the youngster. What a turn. Oh, strong tackle there from Venditti. Convincing. Neves with the back roll. Plays Thorpe. We have Tavares on the ball. Back to Neves. What's Tavares looking to do? He wants to switch the play. We have Neves. Nothing down in the middle. Tavares now for the middle. Ooh. McCracken comfortable save to the glove. Under pressure from Neves. Ooh, caught late there. Lewis Mills is a great physical player. Wouldn't underestimate him. Don't get him angry either. Rocky, the strength on him to turn there. Plays Neves over the crossbar, unfortunately. We restart with McCracken here. Looks long for Jones. Rocky defends well. It's hard to beat that tall man. We have Mills to G-Nacker. Plays Jones down the line. Cross shot, snapshot there. Quintiani was alert. We have a corner for ECU Jets here. Mills tries the first time. Didn't fall too nicely for him. Neves drives down the line. Tries to get it back to Thorpe through the middle. Well defended from Mills. We have a side ball for AFC here. Neves looks for Tavares. Oh no, Quintilani's come up over halfway. Can we see a bit of fifth man action here? Oh, nice back roll, and what a save from McQuacken there. He's alert. Body on the line there. The ball is somehow still kept in. Cassis gets through the pressure. Great ball to the far. Tavares! What a goal! I don't know if you're watching Duktran, but here he is, the guy. He scores his first goal on debut for Supa-Liga for AFC. What a guy, Claudio Tavares. Great run for the back to the far post and great ball there. And we have a 2-1 lead to AFC right now.
Yeah, it was a good goal from Tavares. It was coming. AFC creating the bulk of the chances, and Tavares right place at the right time, but he's a player that's known for always making those back post runs, and he gets his reward in the end. It's Penman now, just slowing the play down. Tavares, who is the difference at the moment. Penman to Tavares. ECU Jets slowly stepping up as Scott Healy in the middle. Good feed and a good ball, almost a good ball. You can see what the number 5 was trying to do, acknowledging the run from Tom Penman there. As Rowson, the goal scorer for the Jets. Rossi, who has featured in the team this season 2 times in a row. He's a good player, Adrian Rossi. Skillful, quick on the ball. A renowned goal scorer, and here he is now. Mills, oh sorry, it was Suarez who got that one stuck under his feet. Rowson, first time over the top. That one given away rather cheaply. As Mutasa coming on now. The youngster, formerly of South Perth, I believe, playing his outdoor football in the MPL for Armidale. Or Coburn City as well. As that trickled out. Quintiliani, in fact, no, it will be from the side, but they'll maybe use Quintiliani anyway. Scott Healy goes long, and that one's given away to Rossi. But Matassa cleans up well, and the 19's away with it. Oh, his shot off balance. McCracken collects, and McCracken goes long, but Penman heads clear as Suarez to Rowson, who will sit at the back playing this fixer role. LeCastro, Rossi, and the 1-2 has been given away, and they won it back. Rossi allowing that one to go out. ECU Jet Jaden LeCastro plays for Wanneroo City in the State League Div 2. The Roos didn't have the best of seasons this time out, only a couple of points off relegation, but I'll be hoping for a bit more success in the indoor game with the ECU Jets. We've seen him before. He had a one-season hiatus, but now he's back. And Rowson gives that one away. Is it a bump? Rowson's away with it. Cuts inside. Rowson, and that's cleared off the line. What a goal that would have been. a dream debut for Asher Housen if he had scored that one. He's got his first on the board and he's still got time. It's his one-on-one with Scott Healy. Penman down the line to Scott Healy, who fires. McCracken. The ball's still alive, and that one is blocked by LaCastro. As a timeout has been called. We'll just go over some in-game statistics. The pass count still heavily favouring Perth AFC, 206 for the red and whites, only 150 for the Jets. Pass completion again favouring AFC with 74%. The ECU Jets 62%. And the possession stats 60% for Perth AFC, 40% for the Jets. So they're on top in the statistics. They're on top in the scoreboard, or on the scoreboard. It'll be down to the Jets to see if they can cause an upsetter for the hot favourites to win this game and maybe even the title this season. Will pick up their first victory in their maiden game. Farhead Kassis, formerly of the Middle East Eagles. A big pickup for Perth AFC. He's a great target and was instrumental in that success, or in the Middle East Eagles' success last season, along with Rocky transferring over from the Sharks. A couple of new players to the league. Neves being one of them, the other goal scorer, Tavares being another. And coached by a man with a lot of experience in Tiago Mosquito. That ball deemed to have gone out as Venditti gives it to Emery, who looks for Mills, but it's a loose pass in the end. Neves. Down the line, Kassis, a little back roll, but it's off the foot of Remo Venditti. Tavares. Neves. Layoff, but McCracken collects. Emery, it's a good ball. Venditti surrounded by red and white shirts and forced back to G-Knacker. Venditti, but Thorpe coming in hard and the push has been given as Kassis checks off to the bench. Rocky on now, the big target. Rocky was in the provisional squad to travel to Brisbane with the West Coast Cobras, but an unfortunate injury cloud ruled him out for the tournament. A former Northern Hawk before playing a couple of seasons in the SFL, winning a couple of championships, and now he's back where he belongs on the big court. And you can see he's hungry for a goal. Neves. Tavares. Thorpe, and it's a good ball. Tavares can't bring it down. And that one out on the far side. Rocky gets it in the middle. He holds it up well. And the foul has been given against the ECU Jets. It looks like it was a grab from Remo Venditti. And Neves is going to line this up. 15 metres out, he'll be looking to work McCracken. He's got a good shot. The Brazilian, the Roadrunner, some call him. As plays it into the feet of Rocky. The layoff score, and G-Knacker with an opportunity. He's got no runners in support. Puts the ball into the danger area, but Quintiliani cleans up. Thorpe. And bodies go flying, but Rocky carries on. Neves. in the middle. Thorpe turns. Neves down the line, and it's another foul against the ECU Jets, this time from Lewis Mills. A free kick in a similar position, perhaps a couple of yards closer, as Neves, will we look to see another set play, or will they switch it up and maybe try work a shot off? Tavares has made the run off the ball, and it's a good set play. And no one at the back post to tap it in, beside Emery, who put it out for an AFC corner. And they get it all the way out to Quintiliani, who can hit them! And that wasn't far off. Jason Quintiliani. He can do it on the court, he can do it in between the sticks. A man who's great with his hands and his feet, and showing us a bit of that there. It'll be a good tactic for the AFC boys to use all season. That fly keeper, don't have to make a sub to do it, they can do it whenever they feel like it might be necessary. As Ben Thorpe, he's under pressure and unable to keep it in. Thorpe again. G-Knacker. Ball in the middle, and that one rolls through to Quintiliani as Thorpe checks off. Thomas Penman coming on now, and great feet from Penman. That ball intercepted. Venditti, and the ball somehow still in play, but a couple loose touches. Venditti goes sliding in. Mills has hacked at it, and Neves is away. Penman, Neves, blocked by G-Knacker. A heavy touch, and Tavares has gone sliding. Venditti is going to be picking up a booking, you'd think. A couple of fouls from Remo Venditti, and it's a free kick, definitely in a dangerous situation. Silas having a stern talking to as Venditti makes a way to the bench. Ash Rowson back on now. And Rocky, he's within striking distance, well within range for the number 25. If you want a left-footed option. Rocky, McCracken saves. Ball rebounds out and bodies go flying everywhere. Initial foul on Neves, but then a bit of a retaliation from Rocky, which we're not seeing being looked at. And the Jets are on 5 fouls. Not where they want to be. A goal down with 5 minutes left. The AFC boys definitely have good shooters that can put McCracken to the test, like this one. Neves, Suarez has got LaCastro on the overlap, but opts to go himself instead. And into a barrage of AFC defenders. It's Rowson. He shoots from range, but that one high and not so handsome. Quintiliani down the line to Rocky, who misses the target completely. He would have wanted to have worked McCracken on that occasion, but not to be.
It was pretty close.
It's Rowson given away to Tavares, whose touch doesn't do him any favours. Straight back to where it came from with Sean McCracken. Suarez, one-on-one with Penman. Opts to use Rowson instead. He gives it to Rossi, who goes through the middle. And the foul called there. And a couple of whistles going. We're going to see the card come out. A bit of handbags off the court. Silas has the yellow card in his pocket, and so does referee Ryan Morris. It looks like LaCastro and Rocky both picking up a booking. ECU Jets have a free kick, a narrow angle. Will they look to square it to Rowson or go with it now as LaCastro stands over it and he shoots, but that one not testing Quintiliani. Down the line to Rocky, one-on-one with Rowson. Rowson gets a touch in, and he does well. Rossi, still going Rossi, but Neves, a body on the line, puts it out for a side ball. Rowson almost able to cut inside. Rossi wins it off Penman. Penman looks to win it back. Rossi cuts inside and still going Rossi, but again off the line by Rocky, who's got Neves, but it's been given away. And Lacastros comes sliding in on Penman. Rocky takes a much needed break as Cassis are back on to see out the final 2-minute period. Penman off. Scott Healy back on. Tavares. And that one off the ball. Looks like Scott Healy committed the initial foul, but Lacastro not happy about it and could find himself in the book if he keeps retaliating. Ben Thorpe back on. He must be a cool head to see out situations like this, according to Tiago Mosquito. They don't want to do anything silly now, as Lacastro picking up the yellow card as well. As Neves and Tavares playing that one, oh sorry, it was Neves playing that one into Rocky. He was looking for Tavares. A minute 50 left. Can AFC hold on? The pressure from the Jets is incoming, and Neves uses a bit of that experience to hoof it out of bounds up the other end. Rowson down the line, give it away. But put out by the Jets in the end, and it's back with an AFC ball. Tavares looking to slow the game down. Nothing silly now. Neves. Ben Thorpe gets beyond. And Rowson looking to shield that one out. I think he went out on the way there. A minute 20 left. Rowson across the court. And Lacastro looking for the return ball to the number 23. Featured in all grand finals last season. One of only 3 players in the league to do so. Part of the Supa-Liga C and B winning sides, in an unfortunate last minute defeat in the Supa-Liga A. Has come to the Jets to hopefully make a positive impact on their season. And he's gotten off to a good start, but that's a foul from Rowson. He goes flying over Thorpe. No retaliation, but it looks like it is the 6th foul. Probably didn't realise. It's Neves. Can he convert past McCracken? Will it be Ben Thorpe or Neves?
Here we go.
It's going to be Ben Thorpe to seal the victory on his debut in the Supa-Liga. He's a man of big moments. Has scored a lot of goals before.
Confident from the spot.
A burning left foot. McCracken stood to one side playing the mind games. And Ben Thorpe's pulled it wide. Another chance for the ECU Jets. They live to die another day. It's what a throw that was. Rossi could only put it into the side netting. They've got to employ the high press. No surprise that Quintiliani goes long. Cassis using his body. Perhaps trying to draw a foul. That's all they need. It's Cassis. He holds it up well. And that's a foul. That's a bad foul. Suarez, he's probably going to be sent off. He's already on a yellow. And the second yellow card is coming out. The second yellow card has come out. Suarez is off. Hey, And it's the red card. A red card for the ECU Jets. The result is all about settled. And they've changed kick takers. Neves now to try his luck. He's already got one today. Is it going to be another? And Neves finishes. AFC win the match. On the floor past McCracken. Not much he could have done. And Danilo Neves, second goal of the match in MVP honours, you'd think.
It was a well-placed finish.
As Rossi, Rowson, a long ball. Mills keeps it in. Rossi. Neves. And Rossi's won it back. Will it be consolation? It's hit the crossbar. Very nearly from the Jets. They've kept going into the end. You've got to give them credit, but the experience and the skill of the AFC boys has been a little bit too much. As Rowson is not going to want to give another foul unnecessarily. He's won it off Cassis, and it's a 2-on-1. Mills! Still Mills! It's gone in, or has it? It has gone in, but there's no time left. 3-2. AFC get over the line in the end, thanks to 2 Danilo Neves goals. The other one being scored by none other than Claudio Tavares. Ash Rowson, the lone goal scorer for the ECU. Ash Rowson, and looks like it was Mills there getting the goal on the buzzer. But all a little too late, counts for nothing. We'll have a one-match break and be back in a little while. We'll just go over the post-game statistics. 378 passes, 271 completed passes for AFC, 321 attempted passes, 198 completed passes for the ECU Jets, 72% passing percentage for AFC, 62% for the Jets, and looks like 60% possession for the AFC boys, 40% for the Jets, 33 shots and 17 on target, but only resulting in 3 goals for Perth AFC, 13 shots, 6 on target, 2 goals for the ECU Jets. We will be back. We'll be back with the 8:10 kickoff between Phoenix Futsal WA and the Condors.